Hey there, guys, and welcome to what I think will be the final child section video in my Ocarina of Time Glitchless beginner tutorial series, where I talk about the tricks or nuances that annoyed me when I was learning this category. So, this room, this switch up here, the casual, expected, intended route is to climb up all those vines, and then you throw your boomerang around that web, and you hit the boomerang, or you hit the switch with the boomerang, and then you walk down, and you enter the room for the Barinade fight. That is very slow, because climbing vines is very, very slow. So, the way most people do this, in most categories. Here, let me just drop a quick save state. So the way people do this is by doing this, which is to throw the boomerang from the bottom there and activate the switch while, from the bottom without having to climb any of the vines. It is significantly faster. However, I found very, very few resources online to tell me how to line this up or what to do with it and why it works and why it doesn't. And it was very frustrating for me to learn. It was a lot of trial and error, so I figured I would try to make a tutorial to show just kind of what you actually are looking for. Most tutorials will say, okay, just line yourself up about like this, and then just throw it, and then it works, and then hey, you did it. Okay, so let's move on to whatever. And it's like, okay, well that doesn't go into enough detail for my personal taste. So usually there are enemies in this room. That's another thing. I cleared them out before this tutorial so that I didn't have to worry about them, but you will have kind of a time crunch on this trick, because if you mess it up too many times, you'll need to clear out the enemies, etc. So what you generally want to do, this isn't like horribly precise in my experience, but it's still something that I think it would benefit to have an more in-depth tutorial. So you want to generally be close to the edge. You don't have to be exactly on the edge, but you want to be close to the edge. And then you want to pull out your boomerang. You want to angle yourself. For me, I use a visual cue of like, you see how there's this edge, right over here that just kind of goes all the way down, down to around here. You can see there's the edge there. I usually keep the tip of Link's hat right in between this area, and that should work. The angle is fairly broad. You just need to make it so that you can side hop off of the ledge in time. So what I do generally, keep your hat around there, go straight up, and then you throw the boomerang. You want to hold Z and side hop. You don't want to press A to side hop too quickly, because if you do, you will accidentally roll, and then you will grab the ledge and you won't side hop at all. You don't need the timing to be extremely precise, but you need it to be at least close enough that the boomerang doesn't start curving before you side hop. So it should look something like this. You throw and then side hop off, and that should pretty much work every single time. Like I said, it's not horribly precise, but I figured it would be beneficial to newer players who, maybe got interested from SGDQ, to have a resource like this to kind of know what the limitations are, what the pitfalls are, how to line yourself up. So yeah, that's pretty much it, is just line yourself up around here. Get yourself in between, this and this should work pretty much every time. Go all the way up, throw, side hop, and you're good. So that's pretty much going to do it. Also, pro tip, you can climb this ledge to avoid walking all the way around. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. Going to do it for the child dungeons, I believe, in Glitchless as they currently stand. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Hopefully somebody learned something. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you next time.